Alright, so I'm gonna make this video for what I did during my time as a React intern with hearbk, and yeah, there's obviously a lot of parts to it. I'm gonna err on the side of brevity if I can. Um, yeah, so it's actually not even like completely. We're not completely done. I mean, we just finished final testing maybe couple, maybe sometime last week, and since then, it's just been a waiting game with our lead developer Pranay was trying to figure out how to deploy on AWS, and I believe he just managed to pull it off a couple days ago. So the you know the main initial project is fully done, and it's in deployment stage. The only problem is we this that was just kind of like our beta version, and there's still a whole lot of other stuff that that we left out. Just the kind of little features um, that uh, we just didn't have time for because we were trying to meet a deployment deadline. Um, so right now, even though that the beta version is up, um, there's still a lot that we're implementing, and that's why even showing this demo right now, there might be some pages that don't seem completely connected because they're probably still in progress. Anyways, let me just skip right to like the nitty gritty information. Background info, we are working MERN stack. We're not using React Native. We're just doing a MERN app and fitting it to mobile. The backend was written by Pranay. Um, it's fully Mongo Express node. Uh, Eventually, it took me some time, but I got the hang of the backend once I figured out how to use Mongo. My entire time up until this internship, I worked solely with Postgres, so I had to kind of go off to a little extra, make a little extra effort, and figure out the Mongo aspect. I'm still not really that great, to be honest, at Mongo, and I don't know it like fully like I do most of the other things that uh, I've tried to learn so far. But eventually, I probably will make myself just sit down and knock it out. But for now, like I said, we were on a deadline. I just kind of learned what I had to learn in order to, make things operate. Um, so that's the back end, and like I said, Pranay pretty much wrote that completely on his own. I just there was a few times where I added some routes to match front end components that I did, but I mostly did not touch the back end much. I used it to facilitate, the front end, like the data calls and stuff, and figure out how to do that. But I didn't actually like contribute to the back end a whole lot. The front end is just React, Redux. We use this is almost completely done with hooks. There might be one component that actually, yeah, there is one component that uses class. Um, that's just because when I first started working for the internship, I didn't know how to use hooks. So I wrote the first component in class, and then afterwards, or basically, I figured out hooks eventually, and then we just Pranay was fine in class, so we just left that one component the way it was. Let's see. Is there anything else? No, I don't think there's that much that needs to be said beyond that in terms of technologies used. We did use npm packages, but not a whole lot of them. So this is the login page, and this is just I'm just running localhost right now. I'm not even using the test API or the product API or any of. I'm just complete localhost. this is the discover page. We use um, I forget what the APM is called. React swipe elements. That's what it is. And originally we were trying to make it so it's like the some of those dating apps or like Twitter or I think Twitter because I've never used it, but that's what I heard. Where you can like click the card with your finger or tap it with your finger and drag it in any direction, and then release it whichever side or upwards or wherever you want to release it. But this we decided that was kind of a little bit out of our realm of ability or like uh, capability, I guess. So we just decided to use the React Swipe Elements npm, and that npm only facilitates uh, you know horizontal or vertical movement. So we don't have the ability to pick up and drag around. So the way we set up instead of the original plan was you click on one of these rates, such as hit, and then it'll automatically, after a pause, it'll automatically um, move in that direction. And then same with miss and potential, it goes up. So that's discover. This is our order feedback page, which is one of probably the biggest form we have on the entire project. And this is just the intro page. So if I just click on hit start campaign, you have your gigantic form. You can basically upload songs using this form that you know, recorded yourself. Wait, the way I am. Just paste a random YouTube link. There we go. Okay. And you can also upload from device, and that'll take you to this where you take off your local. And then I'll just leave this empty so I can show how validation works. For now, I'll just click on the save payment method. Or I think it's already clicked there. So that's validation. That's using React Toastify. Put in the genre. And let's see. Okay, I don't think the save card is working right now for some reason, so I'm just going to do this. I'm going to put in my actual card. I'll just do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oops. Okay. Save it for future use. Okay, something's going on with the yeah, I'm not really sure why. All the times we went from just developing to testing to and all the different stages, like little things just kind of went like berserk here and there. So right now this payment method form isn't working, so that's okay though. I'll just skip to order history. Wait a second, I think I know the reason why. Go back here and log in first. Now we can go here. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, so it's not working. Order history. We should have more stats here. Than that. Let me just see something real quick. Let's go to my config. Let's see if I change it to log back in again. Sorry about this, guys. I haven't actually because testing ended a while ago. I haven't really tested this stuff in a while, so I don't know what's that. Okay, so originally you're supposed to go to the listener preferences screen first, and then you're not allowed to navigate away until you actually enter stuff in. So I guess it's a good sign because it looks like it's actually working the way it's supposed to right now. And validation works the same here. You got React Hostify popping up. If I do that, then it's going to ask for tag. Do that. Save, and then change save successfully. Go to order feedback, and then you come to this page where I showed you before. Let's go to, nope. Okay, so still no stats, and that might be also because we might have taken out the seed data and just reset the database, so it'll be ready for public release. But usually there's going to be some data in here, and then you're going to have your tracks lined up here, and then you can click on each track and get details, and then but I guess that's not going to be possible today or for this video. So that pretty much means that I think that's all I can show at this point, which is a little disappointing. But yeah, so that's at least a small demo. And obviously when the app comes out in the iTunes App Store, or, the Android store, or whatever, then anybody who wants to see what the rest of the functionality and stuff looks like, you could obviously download it and sign up yourself. So, all right, thanks for watching, and would love any feedback. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thanks.